My name is Megan. I
Walk
basically think that vulnerability is going to be important here. I think that opening up a dialogue on suffering is going to be one of the only ways we find to bring people together.
Right.
And I just think that this situation, in particular, aside from the moral and legal aspects of it, that if you have any eye on the engineering or entrepreneurial world and you see that they are looking towards and creating more efficient and better ways of transportation, that this isn't about the betterment of people or any necessity. This is
You mean the oil?
yeah, this is greed, and it's just a detriment to life. And it's the more research you do on it, you find out what billionaires are profiting from this kind of thing. It's not fun stuff. And so my question for these police officers is just that, I mean, there are people that die every day. There are people that have fought for their freedom, and for them to turn their life or turn their weapons onto people that have fought for the country and are sitting in prosthetic offices right now without two legs or the best care. They should have the best care, and they don't. Greed as a whole, and a lack of humanity, a lack of trying to mend suffering is a huge problem. So that's I think that I can at least raise that question to them a little bit.
Okay. And on that note, I'll stand back and let you do whatever you do.
I don't know how this is gonna work. I don't know how well I can, but I'll be out here a while, I think.
That's fine. I'm here to tell stories. So you're here to say something, and I'm happy to tell your story. So,
Okay.
And if you need any help, just ask.
All right, I'll use this guy.
Okay.
There's actually a site that I think I'm gonna stay here longer, but it's all about people telling their stories and putting macro information on top of micro, which is storytelling, stories of suffering, discrimination, education, poverty, healthcare, the justice system, and violence. And everything pretty well fits under that. But a dialogue on suffering, again, I'm just going to repeat myself, is something I think I should open here too with some people. I think it'll be fun.
You mentioned vets, or actually, well, you mentioned fighting for your country. Are you a vet?
I'm not a vet.
Oh.
I just got to be in rehab centers with them and prosthetic offices with them, and see that there are some that end up getting care, a lot that don't. And that it's just one of the toughest situations to see. And to see people saying things like support your troops and such, but I mean, in my case, my problems are just because I was born in Texas. And they did away with something called the made-whole doctrine. And I'm not, someone else lost control of a vehicle and it killed 2 others. Me, and so I got engulfed into a whole new world. Because I was a musician. Now I'm trying to do business stuff.
Are you still a musician?
I think I'll always be.
I thought I'm a musician.
You are?
Absolutely.
What do you do?
I've thought of, I think I'm probably best at piano. But
piano's
more
awesome.
of a songwriter. I don't fancy myself a huge talent as far as playing goes, but guitar, piano, play little drums.
There's a song that I've been trying to gather people to learn, that I wrote in regards to the people that died in the accident and the school that I was at, and the ability to see people.
Do you want me to walk you down?
I don't know if it's possible. You can hold this.
Okay. I just
might be easier. Haha! Look at that.
I feel bad not walking you down, but I know
Don't feel bad at all.
I know
This
you're
is
trying to make a point too, so.
Yeah, this is just exercise for me.
Okay.
I don't get to work these muscles like this very
Okay.
often. Oh, there is no orange line. I didn't even know. Okay.
taking it?
I'm just gonna sit out here.
Okay. Sure.
Sorry for the obvious topic of that. No, you're fine. What's up?
Being joined by Sam and Rose, who are going to help out here.
Alright, I don't know if you really care about the like lots of sharp shit.
Yeah. If you just help me like push up and get my foot on there, then I'll totally be able to climb it.
It'd be easier if we open the door.
I don't know. I think I might need it.
All that broken glass.
Yeah. The roof might be your best option.
I'm up. Thank you.
Right on.
I appreciate it.
Alright, they're coming this way. How you feel, Megan?
Fine. I'd like to hear what they have to say, or what they have to ask.
How you guys doing?
Good, how are you all?
Good. Not too bad. You know you're sitting on state property?
I'm pressed. I'm trying not to speak, but
I'm not sure that's completely true.
Yeah, those are state-owned vehicles.
Okay.
You guys are probably in a bad position sitting over there along razor wire. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to move along. We've given you some time there.
Is protest legal?
It absolutely is.
So
Absolutely
what's
is.
the problem with me sitting here?
Well, I didn't say there's a problem with it. I said you're sitting on state property and you're in a kind of a bad position there, sitting along razor wire.
I don't think I'll fall or anything. And I don't plan on moving much. So, and at least until I want to leave. So, I don't think it'll be an issue.
Well, just keep that in mind. You're something happens, you're kind of in a tight spot there. If you would happen to slip, it's a little difficult for somebody to get in there and provide assistance, and you are sitting on state property. Just keep that in mind.
What does me sitting on state property mean?
That's not your vehicle. That vehicle belongs to the state of North Dakota. Just understand the parameters.
Then would you tell me?
Ma'am, I'm not going to debate this with you.
No, I'm not
just letting
debating.
you
I'm
know.
just wondering about the treaties because I'm under the impression.
No, I'm not here to discuss treaties. I'm just telling you, you're sitting
Telling
on
me
state property and you're sitting along razor wire. Just be aware of that, okay?
All right. I would say that I think the only thing that would make me slip is if someone wants to hurt me. So I'd not do that. That'd be nice.
do you have an answer for her sign? What are you doing with life?
So they care about protecting state property. And he told me that I was, I don't know what he said about not wanting to debate me. I just was wanting to ask him the question because I don't understand the situation, right?